So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The
match.
Excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and the commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Mbappe. And Rafinha. Mbappe! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Oh, he's having a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Quality ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Great vision. Akanji. He's good running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was incomplete. Well, they've got it again, and it's McTominay. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. A droll. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Belletti. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Rafinha. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Kimmich. It's a lovely, neat pass. Dani Olmo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Belletti. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Batistuta. He's through here. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! He scored! And we have liftoff! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Oh, he's been cajoled! What a save by Seaman! Now it's Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Played out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Koval claims it. Safe hands. McTominay. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There's a probing ball. And this is Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Martinez, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
Belletti.
time.
In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. Raul. Juke. That has been cut short. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia in the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Duke is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Raul! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Aims beyond the... Tries a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a sharp pass. And here's Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Being still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. He's done very well to take that back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Back on the ball again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Crosses it in here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. but it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Griezmann might just make this. Griezmann. Some good work on the right flank here. Griezmann. Oh, what has happened here?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That is a little undercooked. Palmer. Rui Costa. And it's Griezmann. Belletti. Takes aim and crosses. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Palmer.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. And the shots! Oh, off the bar! Munich could be danger here. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the run. So no flag here. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Gerrard. Can he get it through?
There
He's
will be
onto
1
this.
minute added time.
Kanji cuts out the pass. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feat. David Villa! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The ball goes in. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Yamal. That has found him in acres of space. Kane. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played it. There's the header! And it's been given away. Oh, this looks sharp. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne. Yamal. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without rip. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short on options.
Messi! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Delivered across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. David Villa, can he get it through? Very nicely done. Cross flung in towards the middle. They're back in possession and Messi! And that's another fine save. And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Hazard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chouameni. Kimmich. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Probing pass. Lofted in. And a header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Long ball upfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. And it's McTominay. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal going like a man possessed at the moment. No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Right card. That's a lovely, neat pass. David Villa. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. That's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Indonesia producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So we're straight back. He's having a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
De Ligt. Now it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. McTominay can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a nicely weighted pass. Belletti. McTominay. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Messi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Tromeni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This is a promising build-up. Tries a deft little... And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
First and done. Certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He won't be happy with that one. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Messi. And this is Griezmann. And he's being shifted off it. Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kimmich. And it's Chouameni. Howson. And this is De Bruyne. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kimmich makes the interception. Costa Curta. And it's Azar. Now De Bruyne. And here's Kane. De Bruyne thinks about the shot.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
So we have movement on both benches. Belletti. Into the last quarter of an hour. De Bruyne. Kimmich. Played into space. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's destined for the flank. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Messi. Now it's Forlan. Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come, tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Now it's Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are playing them off the park. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
2 added minutes
Things
has been
looking
indicated.
so easy, almost too easy here. Perez stood his ground strongly. Rice. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we? Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Gerrard. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. Dari Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Belletti. And he lines up a cross. Berbatov. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's onto this. Is it Mbappe? Decent chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected.
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
He's having a shot! Belletti. And here's Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darmian gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that is not getting there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gerrard. And it's Olmo. Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Half an hour played now. Gerrard. This looks promising. McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's given the time to pick a pass. Nicely intercepted. He's through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Van Bommel. Dani Olmo. And it's Gerrard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now that's well seen too. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gerrard. Now it's Berbatov. McTominay. Now it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Calm claims comfortable. Dani Olmo. Dink through. Good take, and is he in? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And we have our very first corner. Van Bommel. Oh, he's having a go! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Van Bommel certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. Had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Indonesia are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Belletti. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played it back. Racikan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that should get the job done.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Olmo. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. McTominay. Racikan. Griezmann. Baresi calmly anticipates. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is Batistuta. And Batistuta! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
McTominay. Turan. Batistuta chasing after it. Van Bommel. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. McTominay. Looking to play him in. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi. Dani Olmo. Nice interception, well timed. Batistuta. Mbappe. And here's Berbatov. And it's Damian. McTominay. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Now there's a fine ball. Out towards the flank. Van Bommel. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's clever. And smartly reclaimed. Space for him to turn and look. Delivers the ball. Griezmann is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 8. Gerrard.
Pretty robust defending.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il
Now
numero
it's
9.
Griezmann.
Il numero 6.
Threads one in. Oh, super find. Thuram cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Messi. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica
Confirmation
2
that there will
minuti
be
di
2
recupero.
minutes stoppage time. And it's been played through. Picked out, and the shot! Oh, classic Batistuta! About as smooth as it gets!
Numero 9. Sostituzione per
With
l'Inter.
fun and
Numero
fury.
20.
And that will be the final act. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
Signore e signori, è il momento
relentlessness.
dell'estrazione di oggi.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Chance, surely! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Knocks it into space.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Zambrota. Schweinsteiger. Here's Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is out of play. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Thuram. And it's Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Messi tries a deft little... Takes a shot! Goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Owen. Shifted it to the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Griezmann! And he has kept it out somehow.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a hit! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Indonesia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Good effort from distance. Griezmann crosses. Nice interception, well timed. And he can clear it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. Forced to go back. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Neymar. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Messi. Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Desai, Vieira, now it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? That is lovely. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Baggio. Tries to play it through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zanetti. Messi. Messi. Racikan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
There will be 1 minute
That's been
at a
intercepted.
time.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Griezmann! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Indonesia probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Indonesia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Belletti goes back to front. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Look at the space here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! That is some save from Khan! Indonesia have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Baggio. And here's Owen. It's Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Belletti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And here's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Schweinsteiger.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's somewhat off target. Now it's Schweinsteiger. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's It's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. It's played through for him. Beckham. And the counter is on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Baggio. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Griezmann. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Oh, well played. Neymar. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Zanetti, looking to play him in. Griezmann gets into a good position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, this looks sharp. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto, header! It's a loose ball. Beckham gets a foot in, and again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Striker. Number 11.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Coming on the field.
He's not getting any
Number
further than that.
21.
And they win it back again.
Number 22.
Not too much more here than seeing out time,
Number
and
12.
time is very nearly seen out.
Substitutions taking place.
Have
2
got it back, and
minutes
they'll
has
have
been
another go.
indicated.
Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic
Indonesia
atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Indonesia.
This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. This is Batistuta and Messi! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Can he finish? Thuram. Racikan. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he's running through. In! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Albert Ferrer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always goes. And Owen! Neymar. Vieira. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thuram. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zanetti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. There's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schweinsteiger has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Griezmann. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's McTominay. This is a promising build-up. Desai. Beckham. Zanetti. Now Albert Ferrer. McTominay. And here's Messi. Oh, what a ball! And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Messi! Rafael Varane. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a cute ball. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Basho! Oh, good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much
2
class from
minutes
both
has
sides.
been indicated.
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neymar has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Vieira. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's beaten the last man. Messi, he's found some space. Schweinsteiger. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schweinsteiger gets into it. Schweinsteiger! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Schweinsteiger really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chiellini makes the interception. Griezmann pinches it off him, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Owen! And Owen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham plays it short. Oh, good-looking ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Beckham. And it's Neymar. And this is Owen. Neymar. And he is deftly on. Neymar! Racikan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super find. Muscular approach does pay off here. Here, Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Belletti. Another pass, just big chance! Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. Zanetti with the slide tackle there. That's really well manoeuvred. Schweinsteiger plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through.
Pretty robust defending.
Chiellini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Indonesia have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look at it. And that is Stuta! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious for Messi. He's having a shot! Goal! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Indonesia with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
He'll try from distance! Always going over the top.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, McTominay. Number 4.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 18.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 22.
Made into space.
Number 12.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Substitution in
Offence
progress.
is the best form of defence.
Now it's Owen. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's been caught. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Owen. Now, who's going to be first to this?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. That's good play. They really do have to make something of this. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they need it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16.
It's rising! Harmlessly behind.
Batistuta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And this is Griezmann. Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper.
Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. McTominay. Albert Ferrer. Chiellini. Racikan. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's McTominay. Belletti. Belletti. And he's undercooked that. Fernandez. Rijkaard. Rice. Now it's Zielinski. And it's Fernandez. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta! Batistuta! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chiellini wins the duel this time. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well measured. Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi. Fernandez. Jordan Henderson. And it's Zielinski. For Aubameyang. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Griezmann. Raikard. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? Turnout. McTominay. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. And here's Zanetti. And this is Batistuta. Drills one in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Fernandez. Now it's Zielinski. And it's Rice. This is a promising
2
build-up.
minutes has been
Now
indicated.
it's Griezmann. That has not gone well. Rice. Looking tidy in possession here. Chiellini gets over an intercept. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a
Hello
great
everybody,
position,
and a quick
Peter, so
announcement now.
why
We
stop
would like to
now?
ask you
I
all
would
to
say
kindly stay
keep going,
seated
keep
during
at
the
it.
match.
They've done
Thank you
everything
for your
right so far,
cooperation.
so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. The second period is underway. Now it's Zielinski. Now it's Rice. Great, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So could they be onto something here? Now it's Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Messi, very much a man of this moment. McTominay. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Fernandez. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rijkaard. Belletti. Jordan Henderson. Rice. And the And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. McTominay clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Throw it. Jordan Henderson. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski. Racikan is the team's great visionary. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Zielinski for Jordan Henderson. And he was quick to react. Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. In with the challenge. McTominay. And it's Messi. Oh, super find.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Griezmann! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 13, Iniesta. Number 21,
Iniesta.
David
It's
Villa.
loose, and one more try! And that really should have been that.
Rijkaard clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's got his cross in. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wants a look and plays it forward. No, he's just misjudged that one. And here's the chance to counter. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great vision. There will be a throw-in. Romero. And he's intervened well there. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten is having a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation. And the referee brings it to a close. Tunisia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter,
Oh, give it away! Here's Messi. He's what? Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid.
This guy, Marco Reus, is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team push forward. He'll often drop into that number 10 position, offering support to his teammates. He's just constantly on the move, creating space, keeping defenders occupied, dragging people all over the place.
It's quite impressive, actually, isn't it, the workload he is willing to take on when you consider that he is the team's main creative force, the goal threat, too.
Yeah, but he can do it all. He's that good.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Oh, good spread. No joy this time. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Tunisia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tunisia are behind here despite their domination of possession. Yeah, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's clever. Great chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the shot! It's coming, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Raya, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A probing pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Time, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tunisia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Kvaratskhelia looking to add to his goal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is good alertness. Somewhat off target. Now it's Griezmann. Desai calmly anticipates. And now they can clear their lines.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Batistuta, he's through on goal here. Oh, he's been... and he shoots! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And this is Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Oh, well measured. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Royce. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the through ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zanetti. Griezmann. Oh, what a ball! And that is well cleared. Indonesia have it back and can go again. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 20, camisa 11, deixando o campo para entrar.
Chiellini.
Ronaldinho, camisa 10.
Tunisia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nice control. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Driven forward. Belletti. Forlan is herring after that one. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Now it's Forlan. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Messi. Where it came from. He's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Head it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Forlan. Now it's Messi. Now it's Forlan. That is a great pick out. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has been cut short.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Albert Ferrer. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Messi. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Boucher. And it's Messi. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.